Tonight, all 4 Democratic candidates in our gubernatorial race hit the stage. Our opportunity to ask them the tough questions to give you a chance to form your own opinions before you vote.
On Denver 7's Mark Stewart watched every single word and has a wrap-up of what happened tonight. Mark?
And Shannon, this was a comprehensive debate tackling issues and concerns we cover on the news every single night. Questions directed to the 4 Democratic contenders: Congressman Jared Polis, former State Treasurer Kerry Kennedy, former state lawmaker Michael Johnson, and Lieutenant Governor Donna Lind. All right, let's quickly run through the issues. First, on immigration, of course, the headline-grabbing story of the day. All 4 were quick to condemn the practice of separating children from their parents. And while no one would go as far as saying they declare Colorado a sanctuary state, they say it is not the role of local governments to help ICE agents. All right, let's talk about guns. Agreement that mental health cannot be ignored. All 4 supporting the red flag bill that failed in the state legislature. It would take weapons away from people with mental health issues. In addition, all supporting a ban on assault weapons. All right, let's go to the topic of higher education and a tuition freeze. Kennedy, Polis, and Lind all pointing to reform or repeal of Tabor. That being the Taxpayer Bill of Rights, preventing any tax hike in our state without a vote of the people to perhaps reduce the burden on students. Johnson talked about a plan exchanging public work for education. Things did get heated at one point. This could be the most expensive race in history, governor's race. So a lot of questions about campaign reform leading to some testy moments. Jared Polis, of course, contributing a lot of his own money. Michael Johnson getting funding from out-of-state donors.
Jared, do you have to be a millionaire to win the race for governor?
I sure hope not. You know, most of the people up here are probably millionaires. I know a couple of them have put their own money in.
I want to come back to the earlier question of the other millionaires on the stage, because I'm not sure who that was, but I'm a school teacher and a school principal, so I think I wouldn't be getting those Wells Fargo notices if I were a millionaire.
If you didn't have all these out-of-state donors, I wouldn't have needed to put in my own money to keep up with you.
All right, so that prompted discussion about whether or not this has been a clean campaign. Kerry Kennedy accused of allowing for some negative advertising against Polis. And then there's Donna Lind trying to take the high road.
How many of you believe you and your supporters have run a clean campaign?
Oh, supporters? I think this is a differentiating conversation about why I'm running for governor, okay? Because I'm not a professional politician. I'm a workhorse.
I condemned the negative tactics publicly. I publicly called for those groups to stay positive, and the ad has come down.
A lot was covered in 90 minutes. And also, you asked some yes or no questions on the idea of the Olympics coming to Colorado. All agreed that voters should have the final say. All were also wanting to repeal the death penalty. And this was just the first night.
Yeah, we'll do it all again tomorrow night. And we really took to heart a lot of the comments that viewers sent to us online, on Facebook, and so forth. And those are the kinds of questions we're trying to get answered.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Do that again tomorrow.
Yes.